Thanks. Okay, yeah, I'll probably keep this format going. A lot of people like it this way anyway. After the YouTube thing, like I just haven't felt like doing it the other way, doing the forum. Yeah, we'll see. I might find some way of bringing it back in some different form. Do it a different way. I don't know. I'll think about it. All right. So it's the holiday is upon us, and not sure if anyone here to watch this. Who knows? So the Orion energies, planetary lockdown, and Animal House refurbishment. So because obviously the world's technically locked down. In case you haven't noticed, it's not like we can go to other planets and all of that. And we have our historic romance going on between Elon and Trump. I had to say that. I wasn't gonna say it, but it's like hundreds of years from now they'll be looking when the next Shakespeare comes around. It's like they look back at our time. It's like, what's the greatest love affair of our time? It's Trump and Elon Musk, and it's like, yeah, this is something to be proud of. Yeah, and I don't know why we would. Yeah, I think Mars is like the last place we'd want to go if those two are there already. Must be another planet to go to. Pluto is always, not much there, at least on the surface. Maybe the best place to go. Or it might be other places, Alpha Centauri. So the planetary, lockdown is pretty obvious, at least to those that are in the spiritual know. Of course, our spirit world is not exactly the best. It's not exact. It gets manipulated. It's not It's not all screwed up, but there is a lot of that. A lot there. In case you haven't noticed. Well, some people can see it. So this is like Animal House. So this is like the movie where it's kind of like a college dorm or a dorm house. This is like chaos. And why we incarnate here? Why we it's like, is this place is just write it off as a failure and just get the hell out of here? And yeah, for the most part, I'd say it's like a lost cause for the most part. I mean, you see the mindset here. It's like, if you're with us or you're against us, it's like, or you just, I don't know, it's just, you see the mindset here. So it's like, this is kind of like this world's pretty much, a lost cause when it comes down to it. But seeing how we can't just get up and leave, because that'd be nice if you could, because there's just not a whole lot here to get excited about. So basically, it's kind of like being contracted here to refurbish the place, to add your splash. You're already doing that when you incarnate. Of course, there's so many here that are programmed in the system. Obviously, if you go against certain whatever, man, there's so much brainwashing here. That's what I mean, lost cause. But it is a third world country, planet, whatever. It's like a grade D or a grade F planet, basically. I would say it's more like just kind of like a junkyard planet at this point. But it has potential. At least that's what we're told. Well, it's not like we have any choice. So you're here to re-engineer the planet, basically. Add your own upgrades, like a broken down house that's falling apart. I see on, was it This Old House or whatever it is, and so you're repainting the dumpster fire, or rewiring the dumpster fire in the middle of brainwashed psychotic society. So as you're doing that, they're throwing shit at you and setting you on fire and whatever the hell they're doing here. I know I'm taking a lot of heat from it, that's for damn sure. I'm not the only one, but I think if other people know what I'm talking about. The sad society strikes out, strikes against you. They just can't win here. This place is just so twisted. Because so brainwashed here. So many different agendas. So all you can do is add your coat of paint to a backward planet. And that's all you can do. Let them come after you and just be a piece of shit. Do what they do best. Not everybody's doing it, but I think people don't understand what I'm getting at. It sucks. It's like living in a third world country. It's like you're in like Africa or something. Try to, rebuild a village or something, and you get shit on or whatever, and they unfollow you on Twitter or whatever, and just whatever. Just you're against this. Oh, you're this. You're that. You're a care. Whatever the hell they put on their ass. It's like, whatever kind of nonsense. You're part of the CIA or whatever it is, or whatever. And you're still just you got no choice. You just take it and just keep, and it's talk about discouraging. It's like, just throw the place out. Just throw it out. Just hit delete. Seriously. Just hit delete. Apparently you can't do that. Because it's at that level of just like, I don't know why anybody's bothering with the place. But anyway, so that's another angle of looking at it, as you endure the society, I don't know, tantrum, which comes from different directions. It comes from all different directions. What the fuck? Yeah, delusional mind control at its finest. Yeah, it's like you're on a ladder painting, like high up, and they set the ladder on fire while you're on it. It's like that. Welcome to Earth. So, but at least they know everything. At least they got that down. So this gives you some other point of view of why we incarnate in planet psychopath. Not everybody's a psychopath, but you trigger one. You know how it is. Like, what the fuck is wrong with you people? Chill out. Yeah. So, I don't know if this is the Harvard of worlds. I don't know if I can take that, because it's so backwards. It might think it is. It's just a lot of smart individuals here making a lot of bad decisions and getting pulled into every type of mind control you can think of. Not everybody, but there's a big portion of that. Or just be, those that just don't care about anything, just don't even know who the president is or anything. Don't even know what Thanksgiving is. Not that it really matters anyway. That's probably the way to go anyway. So, especially it's a turkey slaughterhouse going on. Well, at least it calms people down. Yeah, it takes a day off from chaos. Then you can go to your family. It's like you leave the work chaos to go to your family of chaos, at least on some cases. I think some would rather go to work than be around their families, but sometimes you have to check in with a psychopathic family line. It's not always that bad. It can be decent. My family's not even worth it. I'm not sure. I'm not sure. It's like I'm not sure if they're even there half the time. They're just sort of just like hollowed out creatures just sitting there, just or devour you. Yeah, come to our mind control, which is most families, but maybe not like this. Yeah, 'tis the season. Yeah, what Black Friday I think that's kind of calmed down a little bit, maybe not. So anyway, so the Orion energies, I don't know. There's different ways of looking at that. I mean, obviously the Orion frequencies are psychotic also. Takes one to know one, and our world obviously knows everything. You see the results of that. It's funny. Yeah, they bash AI and everything, like how it's creepy and everything, but society's pretty creepy itself. I mean, school is going around going to school, bulletproof vests and everything. Yeah, we are definitely moving up the level. Yeah, it's like the old West has not gone away. This is the modern West. This is our version of the modern West. Basically, you can't go to school. You can go safely, hopefully. Along with everything else. So the old West has not really gone away. It's just modernized. Still dangerous, at least for now. Yeah. So does that mean society has to believe in higher dimensional energies? They're not going to anyway. Why would you? Chaos is more entertaining anyway, and you gotta work on themselves too. So that either way, that's fine. You can be a psychotic all day long. Still, those that incarnate here through the spiritual awareness, and just here to leave the world a better place than you came here. Let's put it that way. On an energetic level, whatever that is, that really comes down to it's like look at your incarnation, leave it. You don't have to necessarily save the world or anything. Just but energetically, do you feel like you've made a difference? Most likely, yes, but not everyone looks at it that way. Look at their own lives like, what the fuck was that? It's like, oh, that's right. Incarnated planet mind control. I forgot. Planet psychotic, and some call it home, which is even more messed up. This is your home. It's like living in a house that's on fire. How's your home doing? How's that going for you? And I'm seen as like a psycho. It's like, whatever. Sure, I mean, this is Planet Psychopath. Isn't that kind of like, you have your own version of it? Whatever. So, I mean, we are a time of the greatest love story ever. God help us all. What the fuck? Of course, you have zombie Biden, half dead, and you have two lovers out of the star-crossed lovers out there. What are we doing here? Yeah, Nancy Pelosi is a psychopath, so whatever the hell that is, and so on. So yeah, it can't be. We're lucky to be here. Not that you're here to make the world boring, right? I don't know if this is. I don't know. This is psychopathic energies is not necessarily exciting. I wouldn't say that's exciting at all, but whatever. I wouldn't think so, but some people would say yes. God, man, what the fuck? Either way, it's supposed to bring a new splash of life here. Yeah, leave it better in the way you enter. Yeah, like I say, you don't have to like save the world. Just energetically, do you feel like you made some kind of difference? I believe most of the cases, yes. You just not always see it. How many people are really thinking about that? Like, nobody trying to survive this, insane asylum. It doesn't need to be an insane asylum, but seems to enjoy it. Obviously, there's a lot of self love difficulties. So many souls here just absolutely hate themselves, and the rest of us have to pay for it. Maybe 50% of society is like that, maybe more. Even obviously the lower the demonic realms, a lot of them hate themselves for obvious reasons. But they made a career out of it, so they just think everyone else hates that or whatever. They're just reflecting all their nonsense on everyone. Yeah. So, all right. So we're going to the Orion energies, yeah, neutral level, and we'll just leave it at that. So, all right. Blessings. Greece is the Orions. Yes, on a neutral level, the Orion Council. There are all kinds of alien groups. Now, are they of your best intentions? That all depends. You can connect to whatever you choose. And some do create their own realities and create all these different type of group. It doesn't, it does help many on a mental level that they have someone assisting them, but it doesn't mean it's manipulation. Sometimes it is actually assistance. It's just not everybody needs that for their experience here. The Orion frequency is there's a lot of Orion beings that don't care for themselves either, but they're more of a fourth dimension, and they're more of a trickster frequency. And you just know how to lowball a world like yours that is innocent, that is kind of, yes, very advanced. I see the intelligence here is very intelligent. It is an intelligent world, but it's not seeing it. It's like there's still some ignorance, or it's still not seeing its flaws. And that's why the world became the way it is. It's like, for example, there are some intelligent people that still act like a child. Some are good, some are bad. They still have tantrums like a big child, like when they don't get what they want. There's one thing having tears due to trauma that's different. Because there's only so much, because you're feeling the pain of this reality, you're going through traumas, that's different. But those that are very intelligent, but even if they're adults, still act very infantile. And yes, you have a lot of adult, yes, babies here, yes. But very intelligent though. Remember that. But still, there's some growing up that still has not occurred. And during, Atlantean times, even before that, so there's a lot of smart entities here, but they still have not truly matured. And that's why you come here to mature, but you have to come here to also make all these mistakes. So some of you are picking up on an empathic energy of those that are very intelligent but keep screwing up. So you kind of like copy them. Some do that. Copy the tantrums, the ignorance, because it's so intense. And it's hard to think clearly. Because those that are not getting what they want kind of make everyone suffer for it. And they're doing it on a physical level. They're not understanding the spiritual, or totally rejected the spiritual side, the fourth dimension. And the idea really is to be open to both, for physical and non-physical, to become more aware of each other, not deny each other. Right now, it's a big denial that non-physical even exists, and so the physical goes into a lot of pain. Not to say the non-physical is perfect, but the more at your And that's the other thing is more you acknowledge non-physical. Obviously, there's a lot of issues there too, so you go through the growing pains of that. But on a planetary level, it's not fully understood. You just look for a religious figure to hide behind. It's like you do everything, we'll just stand behind you, or you can save us. Or there's a lot of that happening here. Well, it's not an understanding of it yet. And that makes sense, though. If you don't understand the non-physical, it's best not to dabble with you. Not, I mean, obviously you're connecting anyway, but they're not really, you know where your shortcomings are. It's like, I know it's like, I don't need to go that far yet. We don't understand it yet. They don't teach it in schools. Or even spiritual school or your religious schools, they don't teach it, obviously. Just say you're pretty much damned for a good portion. Yes. Pretty much, at least you're Catholic, those traditions, you're pretty much doomed to be here. You're automatically bad, which is not true. Yes, you might automatically make mistakes, but that's part of life. And those aren't even bad. It depends. Evil is one thing, bad is another. Bad, go be bad, but realize there's consequences to evil. That's when you start taking lives and all that. That's not a good one. Bad, you have to be, there's lines there, but evil is, a whole another story. Yeah, it goes to child abuse and so on. So that's where you become inhumane. And that's what you're here. And that's a lot of the Orion frequencies. Like, take human experience, just take it to its lowest level, and even destroy it. Like, literally to destroy souls. But the Orions know how to do it, though. And you're here to overcome all these obstacles to regain your power, but a better race of people, basically. A matured race, it's like there's a storm here, and you're just learning how to, stand up during the high winds, not be blown down. To fight your way through it, but also become a better person through it all. There's very odd difficulties here. They want you to fail. They want you to be destroyed, basically. They want to capture your soul. They want to. It's kind of like having a well of souls. Like, they grab each souls that give up on themselves. They just throw it in a jar. This jar of souls, just begging to get out. Yeah, it's that bad. And for why is, it's gambling. It's all different ways of looking at it. In this world, as you're, like a game, you get close, you get closer. As long as you just keep going with your life, as much as you want to let us leave, the further you want to just turn the game off, which is understood. And you do that when you sleep. But then you wake up back, you take a break, then you're on to day 245 or whatever it is in your life, or 1,000 day, whatever it is, and you just keep fighting. Not every day has to be a fight, but imagine somebody you feel the fight, because you are getting closer to what you're here to reach. You get better within age. That is very true. It doesn't come instantly, though. You have to kind of earn it. Yeah, it's all about earning it, too. And some are having difficulties with that. And also, those get outed, too, for all their manipulations here. You see things clearly. You see the manipulators. They don't want you to see them, but over time, you gain that knowledge. And the immature souls, obviously, they're just very intelligent, but fight. That are here, that just fight. They don't want to, you'd be surprised how many of those are manipulators too. Oh, they just act the way, they like things their way. But some of them have not matured up. Yeah, but you just endure the pain. Yes, unfortunate. I mean, but you do gain knowledge. As they attack you, take you down, go after your relationships, go after your job, go after your finances. You just keep going forward. You gain knowledge. You gain a great. It's just getting there. It's like yes, go swimming against the current. You will get to what you're looking for. It's just surviving all of this is the difficult part. And you'll see the egos here. You'll see the evil that's here. You'll just see what you need to see. And some do, yes, take it way down, like they calm down. Well, they want to see the positive only. And some of them just sit on the sidelines. They don't really grow out that much. But others of you that just keep going through it, well, you're not just here to sit on the sidelines. You're here to actually make a difference. So,